talked about this when we came on the air, but just beautiful out there today. Clear blue skies, lots of sunshine.
Starting to get some ice in Eustis. It's funny, we have this like concept or idea of skating on the ice around Christmas, and like in some places maybe, but it's not super common anymore. Like
we need February.
That's one of those things that we think about. It's like that doesn't really line up that way. I had to explain to Luca just the other day that so he said, I told him it might snow tonight. He said, so it's going to be Christmas. I said, no, it can snow without Christmas and vice versa. And I said, there's Christmas in places where there's no snow. So that was a whole conversation I didn't get into. 36 right now in Portland, 34 in Bangor, as I mentioned. It got really cold last night. Teens right to the coastline, a couple of single digits in Berlin, New Hampshire, for example. As I mentioned, they got down to 4 degrees. All right, nice and sunny right now. Clouds starting to move into Winnipesaukee area here in New Hampshire. They're just going to continue to move off to the north and east through the rest of today. So we'll start to see some cloud cover over southern and western Maine just in the next few hours. Widen out more, and we've got this storm system here. It's not particularly potent in the sense that it doesn't have an unlimited amount of moisture. It's not a nor'easter. But you can see there's a pretty good precipitation shield with this. The leading edge is snow, and then the whole back end is rain. It's not going to play out quite that way for us because of the way our temperatures are set up. It's going to be a rain-snow line, but not in that direction. So the rest of today looks good. Again, clouds come in through the afternoon into the early evening. I mentioned that the models are just a little bit faster than they were yesterday. In case that impacts you, probably most people it won't, but the difference between 10:30 and midnight is kind of what we're looking at here over western Maine. Initial round, mostly snow. I don't know if the coast can pull this one off, though. It's looking pretty mild right along the time it's supposed to start snowing or precipitating, if you will. So we'll keep an eye on it, maybe a few flakes along the coast, but really quick changeover if that even happens. And then it's more of a battle inland, as it typically is, and then kind of digging down into the southern New Hampshire into the early morning hours. Here we are at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, rain-snow line trying to traverse its way northwest of Sebago Lake and into the Augusta area, probably around 7 is what I was thinking, between 7 and 8 where that rain-snow line hits. And then it gets stuck probably in the foothills in mountains and never makes any farther progress. Notice, though, in areas that have changed over to rain, it could be raining fairly hard here. So it'll be a real quick changeover. It'll be pretty messy inland, where they'll have seen 1 inch or 2 inches of snow and then getting a bunch of rain on top of it. That rain will continue through the afternoon. This is 3 o'clock, and then eventually this gets out of here by early evening tomorrow night. We are in good shape for Thanksgiving itself, which actually looks pretty quiet and mild-ish. I mean, mid-40s, not bad for Thanksgiving. So snowfall amounts, the timestamp said this map had been updated at 3:50 in the morning. I don't know where. It must have been very, very minor. So I think we're kind of on the same page here. 1 to 3 inches with rain on top of it, coatings maybe along the coast, and the jackpot will be into the mountains. There is a winter weather advisory in effect for the foothills and mountains as a result of that. Quiet, Brian, until probably Sunday afternoon. Then something wants to get its act together for Sunday night into Monday. I don't know what form that'll take. Sometimes it's fun to watch those waves of precipitation on the national scale and see how much model to model they just change. So it's really not going to be anything we have to worry about for now. And even, I've said this on Wednesday, I don't think this is a huge deal. I think if you're hitting the road at 3 or 4 in the morning, say you're driving down to Logan or something, okay, you'll need a little extra time. As soon as you hit 95, though, it'll be fine.
Encouraging. All right, Keith, thank you.